All right. Congratulations on getting started with Isogenics and welcome to Team Radical. We're really excited to support you through your health journey and we hope we can be there the whole way with you. Um, the purpose of this video is to explain to you what comes inside of your performance pack. Specifically, I'll be going through the performance premium pack as that covers all of the possible contents. So this is what you should find in the premium pack. You're going to find lots of shakes. The Isoline Pro, which has extra protein in it compared to the Isoline shakes, 36 grams per sachet. And you'll also find IsoPro, and the IsoPro is pure protein, so they're really good for your post-workout. So you'll find the canister, and inside you'll find the scoop, which will help you to scoop out the necessary amount into either a blender or a shaker bottle. Now, when you're having your shakes, obviously the ideal is the blender, but shaker bottles are really good for on the go as well, and the sachets make that really convenient to have anywhere. When you are blending, if you want to add some ice to it, it does help make it a bit creamier, and a lot of people like to do that and drink them nice and cool. The other thing is to play with the amount of water, so feel free to have a little bit more water to make it thicker and a bit less to make it less thick. The next thing I'm going to talk about is Ionic Supreme. This one's really good for managing stress in your body. So having it first thing in the morning, it's a 30 ml shot. And a lot of people like to have it at night as well before they go to sleep. So again, a 30 ml shot. And like I said, that's just going to help your body to deal with stress. The bottle, you want to keep it in the fridge once it's opened. And if you have the packet, the canister, that's just one scoop in water, hot or cold, up to you. The snacks are really good for your cleanse days. So you've only got one canister of Cleanse for Life, whereas a lot of other packs have two. That's because you're quite active. So fasting won't be as necessary for people who are on the performance pack, but it does also help to lean up and slim down whilst you're on this health kick. So the snacks will support you and keep your blood sugar levels stable during a cleanse day. And talk to your sponsor or your enrolling sponsor about your cleanse days and how to best suit them to your needs and your goals, because it's going to be different for everyone. The next thing is Replenish. The Replenish sachets are awesome. Everything is all natural in the sachets. There's no artificial colorings or any of that sort of stuff like what you'd find in Gatorade or Powerade, and a lot less calories as well. So it's really good to help you to continue your workout or recover from your workout in terms of, being hydrated, keeping hydrated, and getting rehydrated after an intense workout or just casual. The next one is the E-shots. So the E-shots are a really natural sort of replacement to coffee. So they're really good at giving you a boost in energy, but in a very maintained, steady kind of way, with all natural ingredients, again, that help you to have that energy boost. They're really good for cleanse days or for a pre-workout or during your workout as well to give you that extra energy. Now, the three products in the Amped range are the Recover, the Nox, and the Power. Now, the Power is what you want to have before your workout, and that's just going to give you some extra energy and some extra stuff, performance for when you're working out. The Recover is obviously for after your workout, and the instructions are on the back for all of these. You just want to have this after your workout, talking about nutrient timing and just getting all those amino acids straight back in your body as quickly as possible. And the Nox, you want to use that as a pre-workout. The instructions again are on the back for that one as well. It's going to give you lots of extra energy to really work at your peak performance during a workout. Again, talk to your enrolling sponsor to get all the information you need and to tweak this system to suit you best. And depending on what performance system you got, your pack might look slightly different, but that should have covered all of the products that you'd find in your pack anyway. So now I want to share with you some websites that are going to help you to get all the information you need, because knowledge is power. So the first one is isoproductau.com. Now this is going to take you to IsoProduct, and if you scroll down here, you're going to find a few documents here that are going to be very useful. The first one I like to recommend is Product Fast Facts. That's going to have a little bit of information, not too sciencey, just telling you about what each of the products that Isagenix has and why we use them and what's important about them. The other one is the allergen table, because everyone, or a lot of people in the world have allergies, so it's really good for everyone to be aware of what is in each of the products in terms of possible allergens, so that if they are sharing with anything with friends and family, they know how to advise them properly. So have a look at that allergen table. I really recommend that. And it also tells you about the shakes and the products and what age they're appropriate for. The shakes are actually appropriate for 4 and above. So they're actually really good for pretty much anyone. Also, there's here the system guides. For us, we're going to be looking at the performance system guide, which I've opened here already. So let's have a quick look at that. This is what you'd find in your box as well, along with the tape measure. And this is going to just explain to you how the amped range works, how you can incorporate Isagenix into your working out, and also all of that information. So have a read through here and have a look at how you can track your personal performance. So really easy way to sort of track your increase in performance as you go through this this range, the performance range. A bit more information about each of the products and how they work and why they work. It's going to tell you a bit about the systems, the different packs you can get. So if you've got the premium pack, would come with the blender and all of this that I just went through. If you've got a 30-day performance system, it's a little bit different. So again, these packs are actually tweakable as well. So you can sort of create your own and do whatever suits you best based on your goals. Here, we've got different ways of using the system and different ways of using the products within the system. So you really want to have a think about what your goals are, talk to your enrolling sponsor, and have a look at these different options. What a typical day might look like for someone who's training for endurance, or a typical day for someone who's building muscle mass. And then we've got obviously strength and resistance training, and just people who are generally active every day. There's another sort of suggestion on what a day would look like with this system. We've got our FAQs here. There's a bunch of links also which are really helpful to help you keep motivated, some meal ideas, and just some general information. So definitely have a look over that book and read through everything to give yourself as much information as possible. All right, there's a couple more things I want to go through. One of them is isagenixhealth.net. It's a really great page for coming and finding out any information you might want to know about the products, about the science behind Isagenix, or any other sort of helpful tips as you go. So you can use the search bar there to find out whatever it is you're looking for. You might not always find it, and that's when the enrolling sponsor comes in helpful. You can ask them any questions that you might have. But we always recommend that you click here, start here, and that's going to open you up to a sort of FAQ type page where you can have a look at the general information, the science. You can find a PDF version of your weight loss guide or your energy system guide, performance, healthy aging. Have a look at what a typical shake day might look like, what a typical cleanse day might look like, and a bit of science behind all of the products and the ingredients that we use. So have a quick look up here as well for performance if you have any questions about performance. And Isagenix Health, don't forget about it. It's a really great website for answering any questions. Last thing I want to talk about, which is really important, is the ISA Body Challenge. Now, the ISA Body Challenge is a 16-week body transformation challenge. And if you've bought the performance pack, that means you've got some awesome performance goals, I would hope. So this is a really great one to enter. Not only is it completely free, a great way to keep yourself accountable, but you also get a $200 product voucher just for completing it. So the way you complete it is you have to upload 4 before photos at the beginning, and then you have to upload 4 after photos at the end of the 16 weeks. Now, if you do that, you automatically get the $200 product voucher. This can be done 3 times within a year, which means you can get $600 in product vouchers for free for doing nothing other than just uploading some photos. So if for no other reason, that's a great way to do this, a great reason to do this challenge. So jump on that. upload your photos, and make sure you take advantage of this great offer. The other thing that I want to talk about with IsaBody is that a lot of people might start the system just thinking they'll try it and they'll do the 30 days. So they don't bother about doing the IsaBody challenge. But I've had a lot of people do that and continue. So they've regretted not signing up with IsaBody at the very beginning. So it doesn't cost anything. It only takes a couple of minutes. I really recommend just ASAP, as soon as you can, take those photos, upload them, and then at least you have a chance of getting that $200 product voucher at the end. And of course, start, complete, repeat is the motto for IsaBody, so you can do it all over again. Guys, I hope that explains everything you need to know to sort of get yourself started and get going with Isagenix. Tells you a bit about your products, and hopefully you feel a bit more confident in using the system and doing what you need to do to reach your goals. Use the Team Radical page. There's some awesome people in there who are supportive. Lots of people who have been doing it for a while, so they've got a lot of knowledge to share. So feel free to ask questions, use the page for support, share your results with us. That way we can encourage each other and really push each other to be the best. My last recommendation is to jump onto a welcome call. Isagenix has lots of opportunities to offer and lots of great different systems and different challenges like the IsaBody challenge. So definitely plug into a welcome call to find out some more information. Ask your enrolling sponsor if you have any other questions, and I'll see you around sometime. Good luck with everything. Bye, guys.